new redesign of the 4Runner 2025. The one I'm going to be talking about over here is the iForce Max, which is the hybrid variation of the 4Runner now, because we now have a hybrid 4Runner. And I'm going to tell you 3 things about the 4Runner that will change your life. So let's start with number 1, performance. The 4Runner iForce Max does have a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid engine, producing 326 horsepower with 465 pound-feet of torque. And with that power, you're now able to tow up to 6,000 pounds on the 4Runner. Before it was 5,000, and now we're able to tow up to 6,000 pounds on the 4Runner, all right? Now let's talk to capability. So the 4Runner is known as a true off-road icon. With that being said, you have capability of crawl control on the 4Runner. What is crawl control, you might ask? Well, it is because you can control the off-road. And you also have all-terrain select, allowing you to switch between different driving terrains like sand, mud, dirt, and snow that you find very perfect in snowy and windy Chicago. Alright, now let's talk 3, safety. And I do have a question for the audience. Who here wants to drive around Chicago not just looking good, but staying safe? Raise your hands. There we go, that's what we like to see here at Toyota. And that's why we are now offering TSS 3.0 on the 4Runner. That is Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 with safety features like pedestrian detection, lane tracing assist, automatic high beams, just to name a few of those safety features that are standard, all right? Not only are TSS 3.0 standard, we also get Toyota Care, and that is a complimentary maintenance plan for you with services like tire rotation, oil changes, and roadside assistance, just to name a few, and then again, it's complimentary for 3,000 miles with all safety features. All right, I think we're ready for some gifts, right? Alright, before we do gifts, I have one more interesting fact about Toyota I want to share with everybody. That in the past 20 years, of all Toyotas sold, 80% are still on the road driving today. Alright, remember that one. Alright, I'm going to be looking for hands, so whoever's hand up goes first. Well, I didn't ask the question. And it's better if you guys... Let me try to widen my view here, but you guys are like right in the back of me here. Alright, so can somebody tell me true or false the Land Cruiser comes as a hybrid? I saw right there. That is true. The 4Runner now comes with the iForce Max, which is a hybrid variant with 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Alright, next question, raise your hand if you know. This one's going to be a little bit harder. What is the max towing capability on the 4Runner? Sir, right there. That is correct. We can now tow up to 6,000 pounds on the 4Runner. Before, it was 5,000, so we upped it about 1,000, if I'm doing the math right. Alright, one more prize to give away. Before I do, if you have any additional questions on the 4Runner or any other vehicles in our lineup, please feel free to ask myself. My name is Powell, and do not forget to ask for an exclusive e-brochure you can only get right here in the Chicago International Auto Show. Alright? Last question, raise your hand if you know. In the past 20 years of all Toyota sold, how many are still driving today? Right over here. 80%! Isn't that amazing? Again, that's in the past 20 years of all Toyota sold, 80% are still driving today. Thank you very much. My name is Powell. Let's go places. Thank you.